नावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। बाल्यादिष्वपि जागृतादिषु तथा सर्वास्वस्थास्वपि व्यावृत्तास्वनुवर्तमानमहमित्यन्तः स्फुरन्तं सदा स्वात्मानं प्रकटीकरोति भजतां यो मुद्रया भद्रया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
सर्वथापि
सर्वथा अपि तु अन्यस्य अन्यधर्मावभासतां न व्यभिचरति।
different definitions of adhyasa were given. Though they differ in terms of the adhisthana, locus of adhyasa, and the aropya, the thing that is superimposed, they concur on one point in adhyasa, paratra parava bhasaha. That means a thing appears to be there in a locus other than its own. Silver appearing in shell, shell is not the locus adhisthana basis of silver, but that silver appears in the place of the shell. So that is common in all the definitions. So that's it. Na vabhicharati means paratra anyasya anya dharmavabhasatam, anyasya of a given thing. So appearing to be something else, having the features of something else. Na vabhicharati means is invariably present. This is not an exception, this is common in all. Now further, this adhyasa means whatever that is adhyasta, whatever that is falsely seen is mithya. That's why you say falsely seen. But when you say it is false, Shukti Rajata, you say that Rajata silver is false. When you see it is real. But when you scrutinize and discover, oh, this is shell, then you say it is false. Is it not? So it is false. Is proved by Tikakara by giving the reasoning. And Bhashyakara says that now proceed. We don't need reasoning at all. It is proved by everyone's experience. So actually Bhashyakara is citing example on basis on the experience we can verify adhyasa is false, adhyasta is false in nature, and therefore adhyasa also is false in nature. So therefore, but before that Tikakara says, so this is the reasoning. Let us see Tika. Up to Lakshanam na jahat ityartha, we had seen second line, page 16. Now second line, Shuktau aparokshasya rajatasya deshantare buddhau va sattva yoga. Say, look, keep this Shukti Rajata example. So you have seen So, in a seashell, again sometimes you have to specify seashell. Otherwise it can be bombshell also. shell, yes, shell means any hardcover, It can be bombshell also. So therefore it is a seashell. That's why you have to first say seashell, then you know. But we are taking the example of Shukti Rajata, therefore we know the context, it is seashell. So therefore in this seashell, so what is seen? Silver is seen. Now we have to verify, or they saying, where exactly is this silver? Now tell me, is this silver somewhere else in the shop, silver shop? Or is it somewhere in the necklace of a lady? No, it is not there. So he says, Shuktau aparokshasya rajatasya. Now this word aparoksha, you should be very careful. Aparoksha word is used for pratyaksha also. Actually aparoksha is what? That which is neither directly perceptible pratyaksha nor remote, that is aparoksha I. But aparoksha also means that which is pratyaksha. Pratyaksha means directly perceptible through the jnanendriyas. So therefore here aparoksha, in few tika, in few places aparoksha word has come in the sense of pratyaksha. So see, this is where tika can put out of gear. Like this, the context should be known as such. So there is a aparokshasya means you can write that pratyakshataha drishtasya. Aparokshasya means that which is pratyakshataha drishtasya, that which is directly seen where? In the shukti, in the shell, seashell. That rajatasya Deshantare buddhava sattva yogat. Sattva yogat means sattvasya ayogat. Sattva is existence, its presence. Ayoga, improper. Its presence where? Deshantare, in some other place. Or buddhav, atma khyati fellows. So where in the buddhi as atma. So there buddhav sattva yoga means it cannot be present at some other place other than the shukti or in the buddhi. Agreed? Now further he says shunyatve pratyakshatva yoga. If you say that silver that you have seen in the shell is not there at all, shunya means abhava, non-existent. If it is not there at all, then what will happen? Pratyakshatva yoga, pratyakshasya, of direct perception being improper is not possible, but you have verily seen that. So therefore it is, you can't say it is shunya, you can't say it is somewhere else or in the buddhi. No, it is there in the shell, because we have seen the shell. Yes, if that is there in the shell, you know what will happen? It has to be all the time there, all the time. Not only that, everyone will go to the beach after the shell, wherever shell is there, glittering silver. At least, though not as costly as gold, at least something you will get in return. You see, so many shells you can carry, at least 2-3 kgs you can carry. So that it will fetch a lot of amount. So therefore, says Shuktau Sattve. If that silver seen is verily present in the shell, he says Badha Yoga. It cannot be negated later, but when you scrutinize, go close and scrutinize, that silver is not there. So it is not physically not there. So therefore what happened now? What is the nature of that silver seen? Mithya. It is false in nature. So therefore mithyatvam eva iti bhavaha. So therefore the silver that is superimposed on the shell is false. This is with respect to the example. In general, whatever that is adhyastha means superimposed, is false in nature. This is the reasoning given by the Tikakara. Now the Tikakara says we don't need reasoning. Bhashyakara is going to point out, the Tikakara is going to tell now. We don't need reasoning. Bhashyakara is going to point out the direct experience. The Tika says, Aropya mithyatve. Aropyasya mithyatve. Shashti Tatpurusha. That is, whatever that is superimposed is false in nature. Being false in nature, he says, Tasya na yuktyapeksha. Though reasoning was given, there is no necessity of any yukti. We don't need yukti at all. Why? Tasya means aropya mithatvasya. Whatever that is superimposed in false in nature, that is what tasya anubhava siddhatva. It is proved by what? Experience itself. Experience. Somebody said, Adhyasa is proved by experience, therefore Atma Jnana doesn't need experience. I don't know which logic it is. So that means, you say, what is that? Anything that is experiencing is mithya. Acha. Atma Swarupa is Anubhava Swarupa, therefore what? Kingpin of mithya. not ordinary mithya. Kingpin of mithya, because every experience who provides? Atma only. I don't know what logic it is into that. First you conclude something and then try to know justify it by all the arguments. Tasya anubhava siddhatvad iti aha ve tatha cha bhashya tatha cha bhashya tatha cha
तथा च लोके अनुभवः शुक्तिका हि रजतवत् अवभासते एकः चन्द्रः स द्वितीयवत् इति
tatha cha. Tacha, as told earlier, says loke anubhavaha means whatever tathacha, whatever that is superimposed is false in nature. So that is anyasya anya dharma avabhasata means that anya dharma avabhasata is something that is adhyasta, is false in nature. Tathacha, in accordance with that. Loke, in the word, what do we find? Anubhavaha, we find the experience. What experience? Whatever that is adhyasta is false in nature. I have already told you. Adhyasta means safely you can equate anrita. It is mithya. It is false. That is why Atma doesn't get superimposed on Anatma. It is the Chidabhasa. Therefore it is Samsargadhyasa through the relation. So the two examples are given. Why two examples are given will be seen afterward. First is Shuktikahi Rajatavat Avabhasati. Shell appears like what? Silver. Rajatavat, like silver. When can you say? No. After verification that it is Shukti. In the beginning, a person saw a silver in the Shukti. He doesn't know it is Shukti. For him, that silver is what? Abhasa or Jnana. Pratyaksha Jnana. But when he closely goes and sees, it is shell. Therefore what? Oh, shell appeared like the silver. What means like. That is not Matu Pratyaya. Like silver. So therefore, Rajatavat avabhasate. Let us see how this Bhashya Tikakara explains this. Badhanantarkalinaha ayam anubhavaha. This experience. What experience? Shell appeared like silver. When can you say this experience? After verifying that it is shell. So therefore, Badhanantarkalinaha belonging the time after the actual negation of the superimposed silver. Ayam anubhavaha. This anubhava. What is that anubhava? What happened? The shell appeared like the silver. tat purvam, why not earlier? Why not before negating the silver, that it is, you don't know that it is shell, you are taking it as a silver and it is it appears to be jnana. Tat purvam means badha purvam, before the badha. Say shuktikatva jnana yoga. So the thing superimposed, that means yes, shuktikatva jnana yoga. You can't have the knowledge that it is shukti, because why? You are seeing what? Silver. So therefore shuktikatva jnanasya ayoga, that it is shell, such knowledge is not possible before the negation of the silver. So rajatasya badha pratyaksha siddham mithyatvam vat shabdena uchyate. Rajata, what is there? No, that what does it signify? He says the rajatasya mithyatvam badha pratyaksha siddham vat shabdena uchyate. I have just spoken in terms of anvaya. Okay? Rajatasya mithyatvam, the false nature of the rajata. Which rajata? Silver seen in the shell. So the mithyatvam badha pratyaksha siddham. How do you say? How do you prove that it is false in nature? By pratyaksha, by direct perception, wherein the silver is negated, shukti is seen. So therefore that is uchyate is told by the vat shabdena. So that is in the by the word rajata vat. So again there also next ekaschandraha sadvitiya vat. That vat is after verification of the basis, and that this adhyastha being proved to be false in nature. Now a little elaboration is necessary. Tikakara is introducing the next illustration. What is that? Ekaha chandraha sadvitiyavat. Simple, is it not? One moon appearing as two. Anybody did verify? They say you hold the finger in front of the eyes, and I think it works for Chandra. Verified? you can say, after this I wanted to verify, but that moon didn't come. I could not get the moon. Sometimes from the window you can see that, but it happened to be afterwards. So if you hold the finger like this, one moon appears to be two. So that this can be verified as that. We can know as that. So therefore Bhashyakara has given two examples. One Shukti Rajata and Ekaha Chandraha Sadvitiya. But there is lot of implied thing in that. Why Bhashyakara chose another example? Not that only to give so many examples. There is a purpose. Say, what is adhyasa? We are that means analyzing for what? To ascertain Atma Anatma Adhyasa. In Atma Anatma Adhyasa, two types of things are happening. I am a man, either a division or unity. Unity. Two things are cognized in one locus. I am a Jiva, Brahma, and he is Parameshwara. Division or Ekata? Division. So therefore, whose handiwork is this? This is the handiwork of Adhyasa, handiwork of Ajnana leading to Adhyasa. So therefore, two types of Adhyasas are there. In one case, there is identity. In other case, there is division. Means the final cause, ignorance itself, serves as a means to bring two things which are not one as such, and it splits as it were the one and the same thing. So therefore, say where the division is, where the unity is there, it is called as Nirupadhika Adhyasa. I am coming to that in the detail. And where division is effected, it is called as Sopadhika Adhyasa. So Sopadhika Adhyasa. Before proceeding to this tika. So let us see that it will crash this sopadika dhyasa and nirupadika dhyasa, because you can get confronted with these words anywhere, not only in the sutra bhashya or as elsewhere also. And even for sopadika adhyasa, nirupadika adhyasa, there are different versions, different explanations. So let us start with the upadhi itself. This upadhi, Vedanta means upadhi. Even titles also are upadhi. PhD, upadhi. So like that only upadhi. So that there was one, of course, he was poor person, no more that. A Maharashtra minister, young person, a doctor actually, he was there, Jichkar. My God, was IAS, IPS, and the examinations he has given, etc., it can be put in Guinness book also. So that is there as such. So that is there. So that they are called as the upadhis, not that upadhi. So what is upadhi? Upa, samipavartini, vastuni, sviyam, upa, samipavartini, vastuni, sviyam, dharmam, adadhati, iti upadhi. Upa, samipavartini, vastuni, sviyam, dharmam, adadhati. So, or sviyan dharman, either you can use that singular or plural. Let us keep singular only as adadhati. So there, therefore, upa means what? Samipavartini vastuni, in a proximate thing, a thing which is very close. Sviyam dharmam, one's own dharmas, one's own attributes, or plural, sviyan dharman, one's own attributes. Adadhati means imparts, deposits as it were, imparts. So that is what is upadhi. Actually, this is a definition given by Udayanacharya. Udayanacharya is a great Tarkika. So there is something about him as such. He is a great Tarkika, and he established the existence of Ishvara by reasoning. Sometimes he was in problem and he prayed. Ishvara didn't respond. He got angry with Ishvara. Paraihi parabhave prapte madadina tvadgati. He says, when the atheists are denying your existence, it is me who proved your existence. When I am in trouble, you don't care for me at all. Paraihi parabhave prapte. When you are defeated means you are not existing there. When the others establish Nastika, so madadina tvadgati. Your existence dependent on me, who I rescued you by justifying that Ishvara exists. This again reminds me one thing. Many years back, one child, this Maharashtra, that was Aarti time, there is one phrase in there. Tu zavina Shambho mazakona tari. O Shambho, except you, who will rescue? A child, tiny child, she has to say, Mazavina Shambho tuzakona. Mazavina Shambho tuzakona tari. Except me, who will rescue you? So like that. This is a, say, I proved your existence, and now when I am in trouble, you don't care for me. Anyway, upa, samipavartini, vastuni, sviyam. We can add there, this is our addition, adadhati iva. Why? This is addition. This is not given by Udayanacharya, because really it is not imparting. It appears as though imparted. So fine. See why I am telling. In fact, this definition I have given elsewhere also, but because one more definition is going to come, so to contrast. So this is what there. So again, you say, upadhi can be viewed like this. Upadhi is a special cause for a general effect. Upadhi is a special cause for a general effect. Upadhi can be seen as what? As a special cause for general effect. So that is that. For example, ardrendhana. Smoke comes from fire. What is the upadhi there? Wet fuel. Ardra. Wet indhana. Fuel. Wet fuel is the upadhi. Now what is sopadika adhyasa or this earlier version? Here that version is different. Where in the text that is going to come, the version is going to be different because different definition of upadhi will be seen. But before that, the general concept of sopadika adhyasa or sopadika brahma or bhranti, nirupadika adhyasa or nirupadika brahma or bhranti. See, look here. Adhyasa, whether you say adhyasa or brahma or bhranti, it is one and the same. One and the same. It's a synonym, sir. So, now what is this sopadika bhranti? See, adhisthana, see, this you will not be getting anywhere, better note down. Adhisthana jnanavataha api sopadika brahmaha anuvartate. Adhisthana jnanavataha api sopadika brahmaha or sopadika adhyasaha anuvartate. It is like this. Adhisthana jnanavataha api sopadika brahmaha or sopadika adhyasaha anuvartate. See, something is superimposed on something else. When you see the adhisthana or when you know the adhisthana, is it not legitimate that the adhyasa should go? No. You are mistaking rope for a snake. When you saw the rope, snake should not be there. This is the. But in some case, even if you know the adhisthana, the Brahma, adhyasa still continues to be there in terms of cognition. But you know it is false in nature. Examples. You say, lohitaha sphatikaha, red crystal. Red crystal. You know what is red crystal? Not actual red crystal. So, japa kusuma and the sphatika. Near a crystal, a sphatika, a red flower, hibiscus flower is kept. Then what happens? That crystal appears to be red. You have the adhisthana jnana of the crystals. For example, you lifted and kept. You know crystal is red or colorless? Colorless. But when it is in the proximity of the red flower, still continues to be red, you have adhisthana jnana. What is that? It is colorless. Why? Upadhi. Which upadhi? The flower continues to be there in its proximity. Remove the flower, Brahma goes. So therefore, so long as upadhi continues to be there, even if you have the knowledge of adhisthana, Brahma appears to continue, though you know it to be false in nature. So, the lohita spatika. Mud pot. Another example. Mud pot. Mud pot is nothing but mud. Even after knowing that it is mud, a pot appearance continues. Why? That particular shape is the upadhi for the mud. That particular, see, mud pot is mud, mud is mud. But why do you say pot? The particular shape. And that so long as the particular shape is there, pot will not go. You pulverize it, oh, it is pot. Upadhi also, that means what happened? That upadhi of the form gone, adhisthana only. Otherwise, even if you know it is mud, the adhisthana, and not the pot, appearance of pot is there, bhranti continues to be there, though you know it is false in nature. Chandra pratibimba. In a bucket of water, say, let us say the moon is reflected. A child takes that reflection as what? Real. This. Now the child is shown the actual moon in the sky. But so long as it looks there in the bucket is there, why? Upadhi is what? Water. So long as upadhi continues to be there, Brahma also continues to be there. Therefore, this is again the case of sopadhika Brahma, sopadhika Bhranti or sopadhika Adhyasa. Now, Rajju Sarpa also is the sopadhika, no, Rajju Sarpa is not, it is Nirupadhika, but it can be sopadhika. Do you know why? You saw Rajju Sarpa comes under the category of Nirupadhika, huh? But some places, some have given it as the sopadhika because you brought the light and saw it is rope. There is no snake. You switched off the torch, again it appears as what? Snake. Means that dim light upadhi still continues to be there, but otherwise it is nirupadhika. Once you why I am telling you, in some text Rajju Sarpa is given as a sopadhika Bhranti. Generally it should be brought under the category of nirupadhika Bhranti, but if it is brought under sopadhika Bhranti, this particular aspect, even after seeing the snake to be rope, if again that dim light continues, it still appears to be like a snake. So therefore you know now sopadhika Bhranti. Even if adhisthana is known, the Brahma Adhyasa appears not actually appears to continue until the upadhi is present. Now Nirupadhika Bhranti, Rajju Sarpa. You brought the what is the Radhiva? Adhisthana Jnana. Take the definition. Adhisthana Jnana Bhranti Nivrittihi. Adhisthana Jnana Bhranti Nivrittihi. When the Adhisthana, the basis, is known, what happens? Bhranti, the delusion, Adhyasa goes, Nivritti. Example is Rajju Sarpa. Rope, the rope is seen, Sarpa vanishes, unless, as we have seen earlier case, again that the dim light continues, it may appear that. Shukti Rajata. Shell mistaken as the silver. Moment you see the shell, base is Adhisthana, silver goes. This is sopadhika, Bhranti or Adhyasa, Nirupadhika. No. I am concluding. This is means both now. This is what I am telling. This is what sopadhika Bhranti and Nirupadhika Bhranti as we are defined. This is what we have seen now. Why I have told this version, now the another version is going to come. So even definition of upadhi, that as we already seen, that which so another definition of this thing which is relevant here in this context. Which context? The Eka, that is Eka Chandraha Sadvitiyavat. Why I took all this, because in Tika these two words are coming. Sopadhika Bhranti and Nirupadhika Bhranti. Unless it is that clear, it can create problem elsewhere also, because that is going to come. Otherwise I would have just skipped that particular line. So now you say it is like this. Here in the canon, sopadhika adhyasa, nirupadhika adhyasa Bhranti, Brahma, one and the same. So what he says is, this is what upadhi. Some people define that. Yavat kar, you can note it down because you will not get in any book as such. Of course, not that you will not get, but those books you don't have. That's all. This of course not earlier. This what I am going to tell is in Purnanandiya Tika. Ratnaprabha has got further Tika. Purnanandiya. And in that Purnanandiya Tika, he has got, but you want to fish it out, you have to go through a lot of things as such. Yavat karyam sthayi. So long as the effect of adhyasa continues to be there, you can add tavat is not there, but yavat karyam avasthai, right? As avasthai. So long as the karya means here effect. What is the effect in terms of adhyasa? Avasthai is there, continues to be there. You can add tavat till then. Bheda hetoho upadhita. Tavat bheda hetoho upadhita. Whatever is the cause of bheda, division, means that which is casting the division, he says it is upadhita. It has got the status of being upadhi. Yavat karyam avasthai, add to that tavat bheda hetoho upadhita. Means so long as the adhyasa karya effect is continuing to be there, till then whatever that casts the division is called as what? Upadhi. So this is the one definition given by some other masters. Now, based on this, so we get, based on this statement, we get a concrete definition upadhi like this. Yaha bheda hetuhu saha upadhi. Yaha, whatever that is, bheda hetuhu, the cause, the means of division. Yaha bheda hetuhu saha, that upadhi. By the by, saha upadhi, that is what upadhi. By the by, upadhi word is masculine in gender. Otherwise, samadhi also. Samadhi. Ikara means we take it as feminine. It is masculine in gender. Okay, just a grammar. Upadhi. Now, see, this is the thing. Here again, that so long as you hold the finger, one Chandra appears to be two. Even if you know for certain there are no two moons, but so long as your finger is there, appearance continues to be two. So therefore, this finger is creating a bheda, division, and therefore this is called as what? Upadhi. So upadhi. Likewise, ahankara and atma. Take note. When on atma, ahankara is superimposed. Ahankara means what? I notion in the body, which is an antakarana vritti. Is there bheda or ekata? Identity. I am a man. Is there division or identity? Somebody said bheda. See, look. See, I am. See, aham. When you say aham, with respect to the body, I and body have got united. Is there division? No. Identity. Caused by whom? Avidya. So in this case of ahankara, avidya is not upadhi because it is this definition, not the earlier definition. As per this definition, it is not upadhi because it is creating identity and not division. So therefore, this Brahma, me is body, is nirupadhika adhyasa. This is nirupadhika adhyasa. Because if it were sopadhika, what would have happened? Division would have come. There is no division. Therefore, nirupadhika adhyasa, in the sense, avidya doesn't serve as upadhi, but certainly avidya serves as the cause of this identity. Because if avidya were not there, you can't mistake the body as I. See, be careful. This is as per this second definition, third definition of upadhi given. Otherwise, it is adhyasa, it is a upadhi. With the first division, avidya is upadhi. But if you say that which is Bheda Hetu is Upadhi, in that case, Avidya, in the case of Ahankara, doesn't serve as Upadhi. So therefore this is Nirupadhika Brahma. But Avidya is the cause for that Nirupadhika Brahma, Nirupadhika Adhyasa, Nirupadhika Adhyasa. So we are considering the status of Upadhi. Now, Paramatma is different, me Jiva is different. Paramatma is different, me Jiva is different. So who created that? Avidya. And this division is created by whom? Avidya. So that it is Bheda Hetu. So therefore, in the Jivatma Bheda, Avidya serves as the Upadhi. Avidya serves as the Upadhi. So that means the distinction. Understood? Even that is Ahankara Tadatmya caused by who? Avidya, but it was simply a cause and not the Upadhi. But where Jivatma Bheda, Paramatma Jivatma Bheda, Parameshwara Jiva Bheda, here it is also caused by who? Avidya, but because it affects the division, it is called as what? It is Sopadhika. This Adhyasa is Sopadhika, and earlier Ahankara Adhyasa is Nirupadhika. Clear? If you take the earlier definition, it is Avidya is Upadhi only as such. So that if you have understood this, with this, he is now who? Tikakara is introducing Ekaschandraha Sadvitiyavat. So let us take the Tika. If this is not understood, then is what is stored in the Tika, Sopadhika, Bhavadhika, all Upadhi here. all Upadhi of confusion comes here afterwards. Okay, that is it. Now Tika, this. Before that, yes, Atmani, fourth line, last word of Tika Ratna Prabha. Atmani nirupadhike ahankaradhyase drishtantam uktva. Atmani ahankaradhyase. In Atma, ahankara is superimposed. And this is what adhyasa it is? Nirupadhika. Why nirupadhika? Avidya, though affects this adhyasa, doesn't bring about any division. So adhyasam uktva, adhyase drishtantam uktva, having given the drishtanta. What drishtanta? Shukti rajata. See, all are in unity. Unity means identity. Having given that, so drishtantam uktva. Now we say Brahma Jiva Avantara Bhedasya. Other adhyasa is Brahma and Jiva have what a Bheda, distinction, difference. What type of distinction? Avantara. Avantara means secondary. It is not primarily. Brahma and Jiva in reality are not different, but apparently they seem to be so. Therefore, Avantara Bhedasya, he says, it is on account of Avidya as Upadhi. Avidyadyupadhikasya adhyase. So, with the Upadhi, Avidya, as the Avidya, etc., many other things are there. So, as the Adhyasa, Drishtantam aha. What is that? Ekaha Chandraha Sadvitiyavat. So, take the Bhashya. Ekaha Chandraha. One Chandra. Sadvitiyavat means Dvitiya Chandra Sahitavat. As though the one moon, as though is along with another moon. This is what is there. Tikakar. That what also is what? When you there, you remove the finger, oh, one. Of course, you will not feel it, but child will feel it. If you make the child do that, see, Mummy, there are two moons are there. 2 moons are there. But ask the child to remove the finger, only one. So that, oh, one moon appeared as though 2. That what? Like 2. Say, Tika. द्वितीय चंद्र सहितवत एकः एव अंगुल्या द्विधा भाति इत्यर्थः। एकः एव चंद्रः, one moon only. Then what? Angulya, because of placing the finger in front of the eye. If that is not there, cataract is there. Okay, cataract example is there. You need not bother about the finger. So long as cataract is there, he will say, remove the cataract. Upadhi gone. So that was, see, now this person who has got cataract is 70. And he is not a child. He knows there is only one moon, there may be some defect in my eye. So he knows the truth or not. But so long as the upadhi of cataract continues, even though he is a Brahmasutra, so he will see two moons only and not one moon. That's Upadhika Brahman. And what is Upadhi here? Cataract is the Upadhi. Therefore I say, Dvitiya, that is Sadvitiyavat means Dvitiya Chandra Sahitavat, along, accompanied as though by the second is saying Dvidhabhati, the one appears in two ityarthaha. So Ekaha Chandraha Sadvitiyavat, then afterwards iti is there. You know what is that iti? Conclusion. You know what is the conclusion? Lakshana of Adhyasa is over. So with this, Lakshana of Adhyasa is over. Tika, Lakshana Prakarana Upasamvarthaha iti Shabdaha. So to Upasamvartha, to conclude the topic, Prakarana here is topic of Lakshana. What is Lakshana? Definition. I hope you remember. Bhashyakara is going to is establishing the Adhyasa, one by giving the definition, then by proving the Sambhavana possibility, then third by furnishing the Praman. So definition here given. What is the definition given by Bhashyakara? Smriti Rupaha Paratra Urvadrishtava Bhasa. Even if you take other definitions of other schools of thought, it is Paratra Parava Bhasa. Paratra Parava Bhasa. So the definition is over. Now starts Adhyasa Sambhavana Bhashya. The Bhashya of Adhyasa Sambhavana. Sir, we agree with the definition of Adhyasa. But do you mean to say such a thing is possible in case of Atma? All along you are taking help of Shukti Rajata, Shukti Rajata. For change, at some time you may take Rajyu Sarpa. That's all. So for a change, you are talking of Shukti Rajata, and what you have said, I have no second opinion about it. About that Adhyasa that you have proved, the Lakshana, definition of Adhyasa, you have proved about the Shukti Rajata and similar thing. But listen, the silver superimposed where? In the shell. This shell was seen by you or not? First you saw. What you saw? You didn't see shell. You saw something is there. Something is there. Huh? That something is existence. How did you come to know? By direct perception. And in that isness which you are directly perceived in something, what was superimposed? Silver. And this afterwards you found this shell to be not silver but shell. Did you perceive or not? Yes. Is it not available to as an object Vishaya or not? Okay. So that means what happens? For Adhyasa to take place, you should have a Adhisthana which is perceived by the Indriyas and is available as Vishaya, object of your cognition. Then only what? Adhyasa can take place. there must be an object adhisthana basis which is perceived and is available as object of cognition. On that, something else you can superimpose. Tell me, your Atma, is it available for pratyaksha?
No.
If Atma were directly perceptible, no Brahmasutra. If problem is there, if problem with the eyes are there, if cataract is there, remove it. If weakness is there, take some vitamins, etc., and make the eye very strong. So your Atma is your Atma. Your Atma is not available for perception, much less for objectification. Vishaya. Then how adhyasa can take place? How is it possible? So adhyasa is not possible. All this is there in the mind, and the question is put, sir, how come this adhyasa is possible? Why? Because this was Purvapaksha, any adhyasa is possible in a basis which is perceptibly available and is an object of our cognition. Atma is not so. If suppose you are so intent on proving adhyasa and no, Atma is perceptible, you know what are you going to do? You are going against the Vedanta Siddhanta, you are going against the Shruti, which is called as Apasiddhanta. So therefore, adhyasa is not possible. That's all. This is the sum and substance of what is going to be told in the next 2 sentences. Read it.
कथं पुनः प्रत्यगात्मनि प्रत्यगात्मनि अविषये
कथं पुनः कथं पुनः come on.
कथं पुनः प्रत्यगात्मनि अविषये अध्यासः विषयतद्धर्माणां सर्वो हि पुरोवस्थिते विषये विषयान्तरम् अध्यस्यति युष्मत् प्रत्ययापेतस्य च प्रत्यगात्मनः अविषयत्वं ब्रवीषि.
This is the Purvapaksha. Yes. Katham punaha. Punaha means but, still, however. What is that but? Sir, what we have established, so there was adhyasa is accepted, but it won't apply. Even otherwise, see, when you say but means what happens? You differ. You differ. There is a differ there. But says, and they are still, in spite of what you are told, however, nevertheless. So, but say, pratyagatmani avishaye. In pratyagatma, which is not available as vishaya, the object, vishaye. Vishayatad dharmanam. Vishayatad dharmana katham adhyasaha. Vishaya tad dharmanam katham adhyasa. That is the actual anvaya. Says Pratyagatmani, in Pratyagatma, which is not an object of cognition, the adhyasa, the superimposition of what? Vishaya. What is that Vishaya? Yushmat. I hope you remember Asmat Yushmat. Yushmat, which is Anatma. Yushmat, not simply object as such. Vishaya stands for Yushmat. And Tad Dharmanam, Yushmat Dharmanam, Anatma Dharmanam. So, Adhyasa, Katham, how? Adhyasa, how is it possible? What he asks is, sir, how the superimposition of Anatma and its attribute is possible on Atma, which is Avishaya, and not an object of cognition. How is it possible? Why? He gives the rule according to him. Sarvaha hi, all people, he says, purovasthite vishaye, in an object which is in front of them. In front of them means what? Perceptibly available. In an object which is perceived by the indriyas. So puras vishaye, what do they do? Vishayantaram adhyasyati. They superimpose another object in the object which is in front of them, in the sense which is perceptibly available. And if you try to argue only to prove the adhyasa, yes, Atma is what? Vishaya. Like Yushmat, it is apasiddhanta. Yushmat pratyaya apetasya cha pratyagatmanaha. So that your Vedanta, what your Vedanta say? It says pratyagatmanaha apratyagatma, which is apeta. Apeta means devoid of. Apeta, devoid of. Devoid of what? Yushmat pratyaya. Yushmat pratyaya stands for anatma pratyaya. In your pratyagatma, devoid of avishayatvam bravishi, you are telling pratyagatma devoid of anatma yushmat is not an object of cognition that you are telling. If when this is the case, how adhyasa is possible? Why adhyasa is not possible? Purvapaksha's view is what? For adhyasa, adhisthana must be perceptibly available. If perceptibly means through indriya, and again it should be an object. Your Atma is not available for perception through indriya. Your Atma is not the Vishaya. Therefore, in the Avishaya Rupa Atma, which is not available for knowing as this, adhyasa is not possible. The Tikakara explains this. See, why that katham punaha, why that this Tikakara, the Purvapaksha says that is, but how this adhyasa is possible with respect to Atma? Says, Bhava, I hope 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th line, Tika, page 16, earlier page only. Bhavatu adhyasaha shuktyadau. Sir, let there be adhyasa in what? Shukti adi, Shukti, Rajju, etc. Let there be there. Atmani tu na sambhavati. In Atma, adhyasa is not possible. In Atma, adhyasa is not possible. Iti akshipati. So, takes an objection. Akshipati means object. Who? Purvapakshi. The Purvapakshi takes an objection. How? Katham punaha. What is there in the mind of this Purvapakshi? Though we have seen to some extent, see the Tika. See, when he says how this adhyasa is possible in the case of Atma, the Purvapaksha has thought like this. Yatra aparokshadhyasadhishthanatvam, where there is adhisthana which is aparoksha. Again, aparoksha means pratyaksha. Where the adhishthanatvam, abstract noun is there, means where adhisthana. Where adhisthana is, aparoksha means pratyaksha, is directly perceptible. There, this is the rule. Tatra indriya sanyuktatvam vishayatvam cha. Where adhisthana is directly perceptible, these two things should hold good. What are those? Number one, indriya sanyuktatvam. Indriya sanyuktatva means indriya grahyatvam, perceptibility through indriya, sense organs, or what also called in Vedanta indriya sannikarsha, means contact of the object with the indriya. So Indriya Grahyatvam. Grahyatvam, perceptibility with the Indriyas. Not only that, Vishayatvam cha iti. What should be that? Vishayatva. It should be as well as what? Vishaya, object. Iti, so Vyaptihi. Vyapti is niyama or sahacharya niyama. Invariable coexistence or what they call concomitance. Invariable coexistence or concomitant. How do you say so? Shuktyadau drishta. This rule is seen where? In Shukti, Adi Shukti, Rajata, Rajju, Sarpa. So in such thing is there. So what is it? Where the basis of adhyasa is directly perceptible, it is through contact with the indriyas and it is an object of cognition. This is the rule seen in the case of Shukti, Rajata, Rajju, Sarpa. But he says, for Atma, this is not possible. Why? Because what determines the adhisthana for adhyasa? Indriya sanyuktatvam, vishayatvam. These two, they describe the adhisthana of adhyasa. They are called technically, this is another, Naya is cut up, Vyapaka. Vyapaka means that which is pervasive. But Vyapaka means, you can make a note, Vyapaka, it has got other meanings also, but in this context, Vyapaka means Vyapti Nirupaka. Vyapaka, because that word is coming here. Vyapaka means Vyapti Nirupaka, that which defines or describes the Vyapti. What is the Vyapti here is? The rule. What is the rule? Adhisthana of any adhyasa must be, this is according to Purvapaksha, it is not actual rule. According to Purvapaksha, adhisthana of adhyasa must be, don't make it, be careful while taking notes. Otherwise say, adhisthana of any this thing must be, this is what Purvapaksha says. Bhashyakara Siddhanta is going to refute it. You should be very careful. Otherwise, if you say, who did teach you? Somebody who is knowledgeable person and he said that you tell them, you say, no, that who did teach you? They will not, that you have taken the wrong note, not that way. This is according to who? Purvapaksha, that adhisthana of an adhyasa, of any adhyasa, must be perceptible through sense contact and it should be an object. This is the Vyapti. Therefore, this Vyapaka means this Vyapti Nirupaka. So Vyapti Nirupaka, this which is defining or describing the adhisthana is not available in Atma. Do you know why? Atma is not Indriya Sanyukta. Atma is not Vishaya. Take that tika. Tatra means in such case where Purvapaksha has pointed out what is necessary for adhisthana of an adhyasa. Vyapaka bhava, because of absence of Vyapaka means that which describes the rule here, namely what is Vyapaka here? Indriya Sanyuktatva and Vishayatva. Because of absence of this, where in case of Atmanaha, in case of Atma, Atmanaha adhishthanatvam na sambhavati. What is not possible? Atma becoming adhisthana, basis for all the superimposition of anatma. Na sambhavati iti aha. He says, pratyagatmani bhashya. Pratyagatmani avishaye, etc. We will see.
आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक् प्राणसमायुधे पदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः विश्वं पश्यति कार्यकारणतया स्वस्वामि सम्बन्धतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राध्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जाग्रति वाय एष पुरुषो माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं श्रुतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं वरम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चार्थशब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ तस्मान् माङ्गलिका उभौ ॐ हठ ॐ हठ ॐ हठ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Collect these sheets and bring next 2-3 classes will be required. It was anticipated.